All right, welcome back. Supplement Kitchen reviews here today. Back with another supplement review for you lovely folks. Today we have a hat, and underneath the hat we have the newest Thr3sHold pre-workout. And we have 4 flavors to let you know what we think about. So, let's get started. Today we have the new Thr3sHold pre-workout. We have 4 flavors. We've got shark gummy, Flex on the Beach, watermelon candy, and blue Hawaiian to go over. So, as you can tell, this is a powder substance. It's a fine white powder, nothing crazy. Looks like some snow. So, they all look about similar. Alright, let's jump into directions. As an adult dietary supplement, assess your tolerance by mixing 1 serving, which is 112-gram scoop, with 8 ounces of cold water, and drink about 30 minutes before you work out. Wow, pretty simple. So this product is actually retail exclusive. It was created as a way to kind of give back to the brick and mortar stores, the grounds which have really paved the way for the industry. Through the pandemic, a lot of them have been struggling. So, cool little concept. And that's why they made it retail exclusive. So, more to come. Let's jump into the flavors here and talk about those. So, mixability first. Kind of remind you of a beer or some apple juice. Nothing crazy. There's a few little, looks like giblies on the bottom, but nothing too wild there. The one we are going to be live trying here is going to be the shark gummy. The label's pretty dope. It's got a big shark on it. It smells like blueberry, like a blueberry candy or blueberry lemonade or something. It's kind of what it smells like. But, so, let's try it. Right, flavor on Thr3sHold pre-workout. First, let's talk about the let's talk about the shark gummy. And shark gummy, it's surprisingly, the shark gummies, the blue and white ones. So it tastes sort of like that, except that it's more flavorful. As opposed to the gummies. I had one of those actually for the first time this summer, and didn't really. I mean, it has a little bit of taste to it, but nothing like overwhelming. Not as sweet as some other kind of gummies, but this kind of nails that flavor, but adds more flavor in there, so it's super good. It is really good flavor for that. Now, Flex on the Beach. It's really good. Nice, flavorful. If you're a fan of Sex on the Beach, that tropical, coconut, pineapple-esque kind of flavor, you definitely get that here. Blue Hawaiian. Now, this thing was really good as well. Super flavorful, just like the drink, if you've had it, where you get kind of those fruit, tropical kind of fruit flavors, cherries, pineapples. This is good. And then watermelon candy, it nails it. Nails the watermelon candy. If you're a watermelon person, you get kind of that watermelon Jolly Rancher type flavor. So all these flavors are spot on and are nailed, and are really flavorful with no chemical aftertaste or anything as far as that goes. If I had to rank them for my personal, I'd probably say the shark gummy was my favorite, then blue Hawaiian, then Flex on the Beach, and then watermelon candy. So just my personal preference. So there's my thoughts there. That as far as flavors go. let's jump into this label here and talk about that. So you scoop size, you're getting 12-gram scoop, 25 servings per container. And you're going to start out with citrulline malate 2:1, 6,000 milligrams, beta-alanine 3,200 milligrams, aerogenesis 450 milligrams, jugulin's extract 250 milligrams, caffeine anhydrous 300 milligrams, VitaSure caffeine SR 50 milligrams, and ProGBB 25 milligrams, alpha-yohimbine 1 milligram, and then huperzine A at 50 micrograms. So there is the label, and it outlines energy, focus, thermogenic. So those are the things that it's trying to nail. Let's talk about performance now, the main thing here. So does it nail the 3 things that it outlines? I mean, looking at the label, you know, there are some heavier type stems in here. You got the aerogenesis, the jugulins. I mean, those would be 2 of the higher stems. And then you're getting 300, let's say 300 and around 350-ish caffeine. You got a little bit, not much. You just got 1 milligram of alpha-yo. So, I mean, energy, it does nail its energy. I'm not going to lie. That's probably the highlight. You know, after taking this about 10 minutes in, 10, 12 minutes, it comes in and it kicks in pretty fast, and you're ready to just kind of roll. You know, I wouldn't say it's like when you have a lot of heavier stems or things like that in there, sometimes you get that kind of mood elevation. I wouldn't say this kind of pulls it to that. I would just say you have that get stuff done kind of mentality, and you are ready to roll for 2 hours plus. So, I mean, I think that does nail the energy aspect. Focus was all right. I think it kind of goes a little bit hand in hand with the energy as far as that goes. I wouldn't say it's like a nootropic-ish type focus aspect, but you know, you're able to kind of concentrate and get through your stuff. But I think a large part of that is the energy pushing you through that. Now the thermogenic aspect here, this I did notice that this thing does add that heat elevating to your body temperature, to where you kind of feel hotter, but you also sweat a little more. But again, that could be in large part as well with how much energy you have. So you're pushing yourself harder and longer. So like I said, the 3 things that it mainly outlines go hand in hand. I wouldn't say this is anything that's going to create massive pumps or anything like that. So definitely not made or intended as a pump product. But overall, I mean, for a pre-workout, for the things that it outlines, I think it hits the 3 things. So there's my thoughts. There's that. Ratings, mixability. 10, no issues with the mixing. Flavors, man. Overall, I'm going to average them out, and flavors are so preference. All of these are very flavorful. So, if one of the flavors I mentioned is appealing or something that you normally gravitate to, you're probably going to enjoy it. But flavor-wise, I'm going to say overall probably 9.5, and that's only personal preference, just because watermelon's not really my thing. So kind of, but either way, they're all good. Performance. I mean, like I said, I think the energy really stands out here. The other things, it hits. I wouldn't say that it's something like over the top, but nothing underwhelming either. I could see myself running this and using this multiple times, so I have no problem with this hitting a 9 for performance. And that brings us to overall. That's going to put us at overall at a 9.25 for this. Thr3sHold, super cool product. It's made, like I was saying earlier, for retail exclusive, kind of giving back to the brick and mortar who have went through a tough time with the pandemic and everything. So trying to give back to what has paved the way for the industry here. But here's my thoughts there is that I'll tag Paul and his Instagram up here if you want to check him out. Cool dude. Have any questions, you can reach out to him. But I want to thank him for getting this over to us. Let's try it. Appreciate it. We're about all done. Later.